Salago.
I was hurt. I was disappointed. But at least a draw, a point is better than nothing.
True.
Especially given that our direct opponents, Girona lost, I think 2-0.
1-0. They lost 1-0.
Yeah.
Barca drew.
So it wasn't a twins.
Yeah.
And it was against a big team.
But how do you feel about what happened then?
Look, I think the referee should have allowed play to go.
Okay.
Because
it's an unwritten rule, but I feel like we all know, like,
because they usually say, at a time is at the referee's discretion.
Yeah.
But I feel like in that moment, I mean, it's a second ball. It's a corner. They knock it out. They defend the corner.
He lets them pass the ball to
the wing. I think it's cover.
That was about to switch it. Like, they decide.
What is that?
Like, what was probably going through? Like, I'm trying to understand. Listen, I understand he was not wrong. We get that. There's no rule that says that when there's added time, maybe they should. They really should. There is no rule that says that if there's added time, wait for the ball to go out. There's no such a rule. And like you said, maybe they should. But I feel like you let me pass.
Look, the ball is in a dangerous position.
Yeah.
Where a team that is attacking can get an advantage. And most of the time, the refs will give an attacking team the benefit. If we have a second ball and then the opposing team tries to counter, then I can understand. Because it's 3, 4, 5 passes up until you get to the opposition goalkeeper. But now you're in a position where you're 1 or 2 passes away from someone shooting or someone.
Are we looking at this wrong? Because he went onto the wing. Is the referee looking at it and be like, you guys have taken it away?
Look, if immediately when he went to the wing, he blew the whistle, it would have been.
Yeah,
but he waited for cover. I think it was cover.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So, but I just saw the clip.
But he waited for him to gather his feet and attempt to cross.
Sharp.
Just when he's crossing the ball, why? How? What?
So do you think Perez called the bank like bring back my money there? And anyways, so we did speak that everyone else failed to take over that advantage.
Maybe they'll take advantage of the fact that Bellingham is off for 2 games.
So they didn't dispute that.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Last I heard,
it was still like that.
It's a red card, 2 games.
Are you worried about Madrid?
I am the league. I am, because it's now 2 games with a draw. I am a bit worried about the injuries. I'm a bit worried about Carlos' tactics. Yesterday I was playing 4-4-2, which I thought was a bit ineffective.
Okay.
We did a 4-3-3.
Sharp.
Because he was playing a 4-4-2 with Vini up front, and I thought, no man, it's lacking something. It's lacking something. But I feel like on some level, and even the ESPN boys said it, that Carlo gave Lasso too much respect.
They said he did a pep.
He said it?
They said he did a pep. We overthought.
Yeah, maybe he overthought. So that's why he played that. But I've seen him play 4-4-2. I don't think it's working. I think he needs to play Rodrigo more.
Okay.
I think. The problem is that we don't have a striker.
So is it now starting to show? It's now starting to leak now that, okay. And I mean, we are getting to the most, okay, let's leave the league. Honestly, the only team that can challenge Real Madrid in the league now is probably Girona. Yeah, forget Barca.
Yeah. I doubt even if Madrid fall off the pace, I doubt they will follow so much that Barca and Girona would catch up and give us a scare towards the end of the season. I feel like we should win the league with 3 games to go.
So the issue is the Champions League.
The issue now is the Champions League, where when you look at City play, when you look at
but even City, they're not City.
True, but for instance, how Copenhagen gave the teams in our time. I know it's United, but Gala are playing well. Galatasaray are playing well. But Copenhagen gave.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at it, I was actually even thinking about it. I was going through my notes, going through the results and stuff. The only surviving team in Europe right now is Bayern.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
We're talking about all Europe now, Europa, Conference, whatever. That's the only team that has survived in that group. It's now still in Europe.
Yeah.
It's not like they're the best.
They are not.
Do you understand?
They are not.
It's not like,
You don't know what Bayern can do on anything.
Yeah. All right. All right. Barca lose Pedri and De Jong on their day where they're supposed to.
Gavi's still out.
Gavi's gone for the season. He's probably not gonna play Euros. Pedri might not play Euros.
He was the tackle now.
That's what I was thinking. Like we say, I get Girona now. Yeah, it's the only. It's the only team that I'm picking up. From my thinking is, why do we not forfeit the match and let Napoli go into the quarterfinals? What's the point? Let's say we go through. Sure, then what? They've still got a squad.
When you meet the Bayern and Bayern clubs.
Do you understand? Now we look to check the good.
At this point, now Arsenal can.
No, they're not good.
Would be.
They would whip our ass. You understand? Now Tuchel looks good. Or board panics, Tuchel come. We suck all of a season. All of a sudden now we are sucking. No homo on that, sorry. So then, actually, I wrote this question and I was actually thinking about it. BK, we've been talking about who's going to come into place. Xavi at Barca. What is Xavi going to do? I thought about it today. I was like, okay, Xavi. Okay, what is he going to do now? What now for Xavi?
Look, the football that Xavi plays, the type of football he wants to play, it's a good brand of football. I feel like any team can take a chance on him. Even an EPL team can take a chance on him. We were talking about Everton now. Why not take a chance? You know?
Okay, but it's not bad.
For me, Newcastle, why not take a chance on Xavi?
But we're talking about the same. Here's my thing with Xavi. We're talking about the same coach who was crying. I don't have players. Alright. That's where I question a bit. And I agree with you. You understand? Like he can go to, like if Pep, imagine if Pep started in all these other leagues and then came to Barca.
Okay.
With everything that he had learned. And football had changed. If Xavi could go to an England, go to a Bayern, you understand? And just learn. Okay, not a Bayern, but Germany perhaps.
Okay.
And learn what types of football are there, do you understand? Because now, is still stuck in that whole 2009 to 2011 era, the Barca era. Understand? This is a coach who only coached in Saudi, and now he came to coach one of the biggest clubs in the world. He did very well.
Last year, Europa did quite well at that team.
Yeah,
obviously.
I agree. In Europa, they tell you immediately. What are you doing? I mean, you guys beat us.
Yeah.
And then the next game, they told you, okay, sharp, what are you guys doing? I've learned that about Europa. They don't play like that. So I agree with you. Like, but an Everton who are struggling now, do you understand? It makes me.
No, they can go for Xavi. I mean, if Zeli leaves Xavi, Brighton, I mean, those players. If you
couldn't handle La Liga.
But he won the league, man. What is worth?
Yes, I understand.
What is worth? He took Barca from nowhere to be seen 2 seasons ago to challenge. Not really challenge. But
my issue is not his style of football or if he can achieve. It's, have you ever met the Premier League journalists? I
feel like you have to develop a tough thick skin in terms of and hence I'm saying I don't want him to go and say, okay, Liverpool is opening.
Okay. No. Of course, I mean Liverpool.
You understand? So it would be good for him to go to a team that even is very big, but no one is paying attention to that.
And it's good. And I was about to say that if you go to a Brighton, if you go to a Brighton team, if you goes to a Brighton team,
Mm-hmm.
no one's gonna pay attention to him.
Exactly.
But I feel like a Brighton team that has achieved something.
No, but what has Brighton achieved this season?
Yeah, but okay,
It will be a case of Deserbi leaving them when they were at the
lowest.
So what he does solely can't be any worse than that. What he does with that team from there on end,
It can't be worse.
it can't be worse.
They're still in Europa.
It's still in Europa. What he does with an Everton team from there on end,
It cannot
it
be.
cannot be worse. So he needs to go to not really.
I think
he can't go to another pass.
I think I'm protecting you. You know what I'm thinking now. If you go to Everton, what if it becomes another company?
I really doubt it.
Do you know how you United fans would eat us up? Hey, you're talking about your kid.
But I mean, this is anything about company, and he's Pep's child.
No, you're out there. Maybe you, but some of these fans are out there.
Saying, look at Pep's child now.
Hey, look, where's Pep's child now, right? And Sharon always like,
Even child, Pep's child.
yeah, but she achieved something. You won the league. That's it.
No, give him a chance in the EPL. I feel like he can at least achieve mid-level status.
Okay.
With teams
Sharp. And learn something.
Yeah.
And learn something. So
Because I can't imagine him in Italy,
okay.
France. He has to stay in Europe. That's the thing.
That's what I'm thinking also. Yeah, it has to be Europe. So does he go from this passage? He cannot take a break. Who is he to take a break? That's my thought process.
Exactly. So he needs to go. Otherwise, Chiefs, we need a coach led by Chiefs. Coach for life. Come on, Javi.
All right, then, BK, we are talking about a struggling Atletico Madrid team here. Sharp, let's leave the league now because we don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to give us a show next week in the Champions League? You think that's it? Against Inter? You think so?
Inter.
Not even a show yet. Or do you think it's going to be a good game?
What I can say, I'll bet, I don't know how much I don't have money now in my pocket. If I had $100,
Sharp.
I'll bet $100 that an Atletico player next week. I just think it's going to be that type of game.
I can double that bet and say
Now I'm thinking the ball.
Okay.
I'm thinking someone like the ball is going to get.
And the worst thing, I don't know if they've ever met a team like this. Listen, they did this against City, where City went to the Wanda and stayed back a bit.
Sure.
But City were not. Even the players didn't understand. Like, how do you guys do this? Like, they were asking the Atletico players, like, guys, Inter don't give a fuck, bro. Inter gonna get them, be like, you need to go. Come.
We'll come to you. See what Martinez can do. See what Mickey can do. See. Like,
So you're saying this is it?
nah,
Goodbye for Europe this season.
This is it. Nah, this is it.
Okay.